Out of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
He's moving, boys, he's moving.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Wait, set. Alabama. 380. Ozzie. Ozzie.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Watch the safety creep. Sugar. Sugar.
No.
Wait for the hit.
After the penalty, it's Jones. Got some room at the 30. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Check it.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Hey, shoot.
57's the Mike. Mike 57.
Hey, 66.
Hatchet. Slam.
Wait for the hit.
Shotgun now for Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
57. Mike 57. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Hey, Delta.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Get that quarterback. When he hit.
Now Brady. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Come on. Go bandit.
Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Say it. Check the backer. Check.
Check it.
Fresno.
Alert.
Wide. Get wide.
3D hit.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he's got Miller. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, Takes the starch right out of them.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Alert flare.
General West.
Check. Crunch. Watch twist.
Rip. Hey, check 24. Hey, both 66.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Check it out, read. Watch out.
Shadow. Type alert.
Motion. Reset.
Jones looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Hey, Alabama.
Give me some.
Hey, Charlie.
I'm coming for you, son. 24 is the mic. I don't think you got it, son. Check. Deuce.
Hey, check it.
From the gun, it's Brady. 20. He's got Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Greer and the Panthers set to go 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Greer now on 2nd down. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Greer on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And now it's 2nd down.
On the ready.
45, Mike, 45. Here we go, D. All day, D.
Ready.
Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. McCaffrey Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Greer going underneath here, the tight end DeValve. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Your track, your track.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come get it.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. We know that Gano has that big leg. He had the longest made field goal in the NFL last year, 63 yards to beat the Giants in Week 4. That was the longest game winner in NFL history, and he converts from long here again. Fielded about a yard deep.
Let's go, Bucs.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
At the 48-yard line.
Wait, that. Wait, Eddie!
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Switch. Hey, goal 66.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Kill.
Hey, Alabama.
They'll run it with Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense, because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Wait, that. Wait, 20.
58, come on.
Right here. Check 13. Check 13. Let's go on. No, 66.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, he completes it to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A gain of
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
To throw, it's Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Wait, that fly, 20.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here,
72.
58, right over there. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 58, come on.
Rip.
58.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it second and goal.
58, Mike. Watch one.
Alert 50.
Alert
53,
3.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. From 10 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 4.
Buccaneers 14, Panthers 3.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing on 2nd down. Greer into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
And the Panthers first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now a run with McCaffrey. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Let's go now. 50, plant. Deep grip.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's McCaffrey, and down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Kill.
There. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Greer. He's got it, complete. Mike Davis. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. On 4th down, Greer. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Operating in the red zone now, Greer. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready, ready.
Out, get him, get him, get him.
Get it.
To throw on 3rd down. Greer. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Greer will look to throw on 2nd down. This one caught by Davis. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
I've got to give it up for him right there. Stared down the barrel of the blitz, acted as his own blitz control, knew he would take the hit, and dumped it off, and they pick up a first down.
That's what the safety valve's there for, right?
That's exactly what he's there for, although most quarterbacks will tell you, I wouldn't mind actually having him in to protect so I don't get hit as often, but sometimes you just have to step up and make a play.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, blitz coming, and down he goes. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there.
Brandon, that just looked like a lot of confusion to me at the line of scrimmage. I don't think the offense had any idea of who was coming on the blitz and who was dropping off.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. On 2nd down, here's Greer. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd and long, here's Greer. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
No, they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the posts.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Switch it. Come on, switch. Alabama. Sugar.
Brady now on 1st down. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Slam. Shit.
Hey, check it.
Shit.
Linda.
Joker.
They'll try the right side with Jones. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Wait, that 380.
Mike, 58, right there.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. 72.
You gonna take it.
They'll go again to Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And Gay knocks this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. This is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Let's go now. 60 or. Rock it.
On play action. Greer to throw it. Rolling to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Greer now, 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Greer. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be.
And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, his first touchdown of the new season, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Hey, team 6. Now.
A shotgun snap for Greer. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Well, it certainly appears that the big guys up front have taken charge of the line of scrimmage. 2 really nice plays back-to-back. But on the defensive side of the ball, there shouldn't be any despair. Okay, they've got us a couple of times here. Hang in there, keep your composure, and try and figure it out for the next play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Go out. Hey, Sam off. Check 25. Check 25. Check. 2.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Don't get nervous. Check it. Reload.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Sugar. Hey, orbit. Alert.
Here's Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Get in the right room. Hey, 50 yards to Mike. Go 50 yards to Mike. Bring it. Bring it.
Hey, ball 66. Go Bandit.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, 66. Ozzy. Fuzzy.
33.
Hey, check Mike 33. Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike check 33. Watch the curl. Hatchet.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Gay's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Throwing in a big spot, the rookie Greer. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. Greer now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Look at me. Go.
And an alley to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Strip that ball.
Now it's Greer off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Rip. Check your hot read. He goes to use you. He comes to me, it's me. 50 seconds.
Now Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Shadow! 72.
This is Jones. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Wait, that Alabama. 380.
1, 2, be done. Tight go, tight go, tight go. Check, 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 check.
Alert!
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Wait, that. Wait, 20.
Come on, baby. Woo!
450.
24 is the mic. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Bravo.
24 is the mic. Down to lose one. 24 is the mic. Watch the pass. Regular.
Brady going to look to throw. And this is caught by Evans. Yeah, he will go.
Feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke. You don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't